Welcome to Globe Today channel. Ukrainian armed forces destroyed the Russian military base in occupied Melitopol with accurate hits. According to local sources, large explosions occurred last night at the Hydromatch factory in Melitopol, which was seized by Russian troops and turned into a military base. Although there is no information about how many soldiers were at the base, Russian sources reported that there were only dead and wounded. Melitopol Mayor Ivan Fedorov also confirmed the news about the attack by sharing on the Telegram today. It was too loud at the Hydromatch plant, which was captured by the Rashists, where they placed another military base. He wrote, "The occupiers smoked so powerfully that the roar lasted for several hours. The blast wave broke the windows of neighboring houses, and plumes of smoke billowed over the factory even in the morning. We are waiting for details on how many orcs and enemy equipment were damaged by smoking," Fedorov said. In addition, the fiercest fighting continues in the Soledar area of Bakhmut, as in the previous days. Although the Russians claim to have captured 70% of the city, there is no clear information about this at the moment. According to local sources, Russian troops broke through the first and second lines of defense of Ukraine at Soledar, and now the third, that is, the last line, is under threat. The Ministry of Defense of Ukraine also provided information about Soledar and acknowledged that the situation in the city is very difficult. In the east, the situation is difficult. In some parts of the Donetsk region, we are moving forward little by little, step by step, and in some areas, the enemy is attacking. Not only the regular army is attacking, but also private ones. This was reported by Deputy Secretary of Defense Hanna Maliar. They concentrated considerable efforts there in order to reach the borders of the Donetsk region, or, at least, to capture at least one settlement for propaganda purposes. Now it is very difficult in Soledar, she stressed. According to Maliar, currently, a large part of the Ukrainian army is mobilized, that is, non-professional military personnel. And we, as a morally mature society, must understand that until recently, civilians were undergoing an extremely difficult both moral and physical test by the military realities of war. All people are different, so the tests are different. But all this is for the sake of our common high goal to save the state of Ukraine and win, she concluded. Also, Russia preparing for Ukrainian offensive in two sectors. Russia's military and political leadership is faced with a dilemma regarding the choice of which part of the front to give priority to defense northern Luhansk region or Zaporizhzhia. This was reported by the UK Ministry of Defense in a recent intelligence update posted on Twitter today. According to the update, the way Russia has worked on improving defenses suggests commanders are highly likely preoccupied with the potential for major Ukrainian offensive action in two sectors, either in northern Luhansk region or in Zaporizhzhia. At the same time, British intelligence notes, a major Ukrainian breakthrough in Zaporizhzhia would seriously challenge the viability of Russia's land bridge linking Russia's Rostov region and Crimea, whereas Ukrainian success in Luhansk would further undermine Russia's professed war aim of liberating the Donbass. Deciding which of these threats to prioritize countering is likely one of the central dilemmas for Russian operational planners, the update said.